Simon Mitchell, founder of Photo Enterprise, and right now I'm with Victoria Grech, who moved into photographic industry, having stepped sideways from investment banking. There you were called upon to be inventive and think outside the box, and have applied these skills here today, which has led to a royal wedding, a celebrity weddings, portraits, commercial clients across the world. So can you tell us a bit about that?
It's very pressured. Yeah, so for me, I had to be all the things I am today in this business in my old job. I think the biggest fear factor for anyone leaving the day job is literally, do I have enough cash? Do I have enough clients? So my biggest advice is literally, before you leave, have at least a year's money in the bank, and that still won't be enough. But learn business is my biggest advice. A lot of people will leave your job to photograph, and I just wanted to photograph everything, and I made like a 16k loss in my first year, but I was shooting 52 weddings. Even as an investment banker, I got it wrong. So you need to understand business.
Okay, well that's good advice. Can you divulge your tips for shooting stills and video at the same time?
What I would say about stills and video at the same time and shooting Fusion is cheat the camera. Don't manual focus, pre-focus, as you saw on the live stage yesterday. It's about making your job easier. It's about thinking about hyperfocal distances, not having to manually focus, and then when you get at it, then you can manual focus. So we've got some tips and tricks on the Academy that you can have a look that speaks about that.
Fantastic. In a nutshell, why do you think video is the future for our industry?
I think, I just spoke about it. If we take what do our clients want? Our clients want video. What's on YouTube now? YouTube is I think the #1 biggest viewer of millions of people. So basically, I get video emails now from the US. I'm too lazy on Facebook. I'll scroll down, see photos, I see a video, and I'll click it. So Facebook 12 months ago, we didn't have really lots of videos. It's now consumed by videos. It's not just in our world, it's generally in the world. Video is driving it. Google Glass, all those things. Not that it's taken off well. And for me, I have been able to pull stills out of video footage on certain scenarios. I didn't need to take a still image. And the beauty of that is I can go from 25 frames per second. So as a photographer, I try and documentary and take a shot and I hope I got the right moment. But actually the best moment was 2 seconds before. Well, I have that. I have 5 seconds before, 10 seconds, I have 10 seconds afterwards. So that's the scary thing for me, but I embraced it and thought, I need to innovate, I need to keep my business fresh, and I'm going to do video.
Fantastic, yeah. So what advice would you give to a photographer wanting to move into video?
Start with no audio, start small, start with Fusion, just learn to do small snippets of video and slowly build up to get your confidence. But the biggest advice would be switch the button and press record, because we don't normally do that. It's like, oh, it's a fear factor. Just hit the record button and play.
Fantastic. Okay, well I shall certainly try more of that. So if somebody watching this decided they wanted to follow in your footsteps, changing career, what would you say to them?
You're crazy! To do it, to have a vision. It's possible. If I can do this as a banker and then have a successful brand in photography and video. For me, being on Creative Live, I'm not even a speaker. This is just, I have no training. I'm just doing what I love and giving back. So for me, it's never ever give up on your dream. If you're sitting in your day job in the cubicle and you're going into that 9 to 5, where it's more like a 10, 12-hour day now anyway, there is hope. There's ways to do it. Get some good advice. I have a business coach the last 3-4 years. I learned, I studied, I worked a lot for free with the top photographers. I was like, hey, can I come hang out with you? Try and hang around with people that are doing what you want to do. And then you'll just learn and you'll start thinking about them and the impressions that I have on you. They'll connect you, network. There's a path you can take, definitely. An easier one than I did.
Brilliant. Well, that's good advice. Part of your business is videography training. So what do you offer people?
So we're doing a retreat rather than workshops at the moment. So there's a lot of stuff online now that's free. We will be putting what I call business in a box is a new product. So the marketing ideas, how to write a business plan in a creative way. That will be online probably in the next 3 months. The hands-on workshops, we teach people to go from nothing to something in a day. Film, edit, manual focus, full-on cinematography. Our retreat is something a little bit different. So people that are running their businesses or that are brand new newbies that want to jump out, we're spending 2 or 3 days together with only 10 of us. I'm going to invite my coach down, top wedding planner, magazine editors, kind of interacting marketing branding. So my marketing branding guy is Richard Branson's ex-marketing branding guy. Just talking to him about brand is going to be, I actually think that's better if you're starting and you don't have a business, because once you have a business, to rebrand costs a lot of money. When you're starting, we're going to look at pricing for you, we'll explain it, we'll draw up, and literally you'll have something to leave and it will be transformational. We are interviewing people. It sounds very stuck up, but the reason why I need to make sure that whoever is on this course is willing to do what it's going to take. You have to do something. It's a bit like Einstein. If you've always done something one way and you're expecting different results, it's insanity. I'm going to give you examples to do that will challenge your mindset and go, whoa, but they work. I had 2 people today after the seminar say to me, that thing you told me to add a really high, expensive top package that you didn't think anyone would buy, I just sold 2. So he didn't even mark it. He just added a package, put an extra 0 on it. Someone bought it. 2 people bought it.
That's proof it works.
Yep, proof it works.
Well, if people would like to learn more about you, have you got a website?
I have. If you go to victoriagreck.com or follow me on Twitter. Also, we have the VG Training Academy. And going forward, we'll have something called the Institute for Creative Entrepreneurs. So this is something we're trying to get Richard Branson involved in. It's not just for this industry, but it's how to think creatively about business. How do I start a business? I'm going to try and get key speakers like our millionaires and billionaires in the UK to come talk to us, to come teach us how do we do it? How do we become successful?
Fantastic. Well, very best of luck with that.
Thank you.
And thank you for talking to me today.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.